Now Mutiba bringing up the ball. First quarter. Pulls up the three. No good. Staggered with the rebound. MBB bringing it up. And the interception. Goes 2-on-1. And the young man misses it. What a terrible layup. And here we go. Back to the young man, Kharat. It goes up. Still misses. Nice ball from Reese Prinsloo. Into the hands of Cyril Shabalala. Former SA PG. Brings it up. Goes for the layup. Hits it with the left. No good. Oh, and the foul is called on Stanger. First foul for the game. Side ball to Jozi Nuggets. This game's going to be interesting. We always know that the game between Jozi Nuggets and MBB is a clash of the Titans. Let's see whether we're going to have a great game today. Neo, Captain Tiba has got the ball, bringing it up. Guys are into their defensive and their offensive sets. Out to Mdoom Kondo. Takes a fake drive, dishes it up. Another drive. And the shot. 3 points. Jozi Nuggets up. Cyril bringing it up. Off to Marcus. Marcus drives hard. What's it called? Charges called. Great take from Neo Mutiba, captain. That's experience talking right there. That's going to be a Nuggets inbound. Oh, it looks like he's a little bit winded. Marcus Mukwena is a big boy. Don't even forget about it. Kondo inbounds to Neo. Brings it up back to Mkondo. Tanaka on the press. Another three. Oh, in and out. Prinsloo cleans it up. C-note Shabalala. Back to Prinsloo. Out to Tanaka. On the three. No, he looks for the drive. Back to Marcus. Let's see. Out to QD4. Bucket. Big man QD4. Going back to what he's known for. That three-point shot. Kondo bringing it up. The screen was unsuccessful from Neo Mutiba. TK's got it. Kondo with the three. No good. Marcus on the cleanup. Oh, and he throws it away. Doesn't look for the PG. Just looks to get the ball away from himself. Don't know why it is with these big guys who just want to get the ball out to anybody. Mutiba's got the ball. Taking it to the hole. 2 points. I think Cyril was too worried about fouling him. You know, sometimes you just need to take that early foul so that the guy must go and earn the points. Cyril bringing it up. Looking to go to the hole. Takes it to the hole and one. That was not a great foul from the young man who committed the foul. I don't think the coach is very happy with that. First foul on Chawa. MBB up 7-6. Still in the first quarter. Shabalala makes one. 8-6 is the score. Kondo bringing it up. Guys are going into their defensive and offensive sets. Tanaka trying to push him left. Kondo ain't falling for it. Out to Chawa. Can't get past QD4. Back to Chawa. Out to TK Ngobeni. No good on the 3-point. Marcus cleans it up and over to Chabalala. Chabalala looking to set it up. Out to Prinsloo. No good. Mutiba sends the long one to Kondo. Foul from Tanaka. Kondo misses it. 2 free throws coming up. I definitely think Kondo should have made that layup, but hey, that's just me. First foul on Tanaka. Kondo going to the line. Charity stripe. Let's see where they can make both buckets. Easy points here. First shot, no good. Oh, the coach can't be happy with that. Kondo missing the first free throw. One to come, ball is live. Let's see whether Kondo makes it. Ball up. Misses 2 of them. Cleaned up by Prinsloo. Out to Shabalala. Shabalala looking for the set. Looks for the pick from Reese. Out to Marcus Mukwena. Guarded by Neo. Out to Tanaka. That is a proper air ball. Out to Kondo from Mtiba. Back to Mtiba. Oh! Drops Shabalala. Out to Kharras. That's the basketball that we're looking for right there. But the game wasn't, the points weren't finished. Kharras going to the line for 2 free throws. Scores 8-6 to MBB. Kharras has got 2 free throws coming. Shabalala was put on his butt by Neo Mutiba. You know that he ain't happy with that. And Mutiba just taking it all in stride. He's known to do that all the time. Another free throw missed by Kharras. Hey, I don't know what's going on with this Jozi Nuggets team. They gotta hit free throws. And that's free points right there. Going for the second one. Let's see whether he makes 1 out of 2. Nothing! 0 from 2. Oh, the coach is gonna be very upset with that. Chabalala taking the ball to the hole. 10 over. TK out to Kondo. Kondo brings it up. Takes it easy. Again guarded by Tanaka. Screen from Mutiba. Out to TK. TK finds Mutiba. Bucket. What an easy play. Timeout called from MBB. Score should be 8-8. Even score. First quarter. First time out of the game. I think the MBB coach isn't happy with the defensive presence. And probably the Nuggets coach is not happy with the offensive set. Until that first bucket from Mutiba on the cut and the dish, everything else just seemed to be transition plays. I can see the Jozi Nuggets coach working on their set plays, telling the guys how he wants the plays to run. Mutiba as the senior vet giving his input. Let's see what happens. First quarter of this game. Proper game going on. Jozi Nuggets versus MBB. Always a grudge match. Always you've got big names coming to the party. I cannot wait to see how TK comes into it. TK versus QD4. Neo Mutiba versus Cyril. Kharras versus Mukwena. Things could be quite interesting. Nuggets has got a deep bench, as does MBB. And young Zulu makes his way onto the court, as does the man that the fans love to see, Mabulala, number 5. QD4 out to Zulu, finds Prinsloo. Prince goes to work. Nothing there. Oh! Mabulala with the ball and misses the layup. Mutiba bringing it up. Out to Chawa. Back to Mkondo. Out to Herdes. Looks for the drive. No good. Prinsloo with the cleanup. Out to Chabalala. Off to Krele. Krele gives it to Zulu. Looks for the jumper. No good. Herdes cleans it up. Mutiba talking about a wet spot on the court. Referees call a timeout to clean up that wet spot. Mutiba always looking to make sure that his team can eat as safely as possible. You saw that wet spot. It's not even a spot. It's actually a big space on the court. Referees go across with a towel. Once Mutiba is happy with it, the game will restart. During this time, table calls for a sub. Priestley goes out. Tanaka Kaunde comes back. Looks a little bit like small ball. One big in Quinton Denison. Everybody else is relatively a small guy on the MBB side. Have to contend with TK, Sakani Ngobeni, have to contend with Neo Mutiba, and have to contend with Herdes. This should be interesting to see the battle of small ball versus big ball. And here we go. Court is dry. Kondo gives up the ball to Mutiba, dishes out to Herdes. Herdes looks for Chawa, back to Kondo. Mabulala is all up in Kondo's face. Kondo gives it up to Herdes, looks for the 3 ball. No good. Tanaka cleans it up. Cyril gets across. Tanaka's got it. Brings it back to Zulu. Zulu looks for the drive. Herdes all over him. Turn over to Kondo. Kondo controls. Drive to Herdes all alone. Bucket good. Easy layup from Herdes. Out to Mabulala. Mabulala got Neo guarding him. Goes inside. Out to Tanaka. Over to Zulu. Back to QD4. Young jumper. Easy for QD4. He's been doing that for the last 15, 20 years. He can do that in his sleep. Kondo brings it up. Over to Herdes. Guarded by Zulu. Mutiba looks away for a pick away. Herdes drives to the hole. No good. Shabalala with the board. Takes it down the middle. Off to Tanaka. Turnover. Terrible pass from Shabalala. Some subs coming in. Prinsloo back in for Shabalala. I guess Mabulala is going to be playing the point. He's got Zulu and Tanaka as the smalls. QD4 and Prinsloo as the bigs. Still no change from the Nuggets. Tiba bringing the ball up. Off to Herdes. TK post up. Prinsloo on him. Over to Herdes. Outside for the 3. No good. Mabulala with the ball. Brings it straight down. Over to Mutiba. Foul. Let's see who the referees call it on. Foul on number 5. First change. Herdes out, Makubela in. Scores 10-10. Klele going to the line for 2 free throws. Charity stripe open. First one. No good. Klele misses the first easy free throw. Don't know what's going on with these youngsters of today. That should be a guaranteed bucket. That foul was on Mutiba. Let's see what the table says. That's the first foul on Mutiba. Klele at the line for his second free throw. Let's see whether he can get 1 out of 2. Misses both. TK on the cleanup. Out to Kondo. They got it's Tanaka brings it up. Look, Mabulala off to QD4. Out to Zulu guard. Oh, Jawa loses the handle. Stolen by Mabulala. Mabulala. Kondo looks. Nothing there. Looking for TK inside. QD4 gives it up to Mabulala. Looks like it's up. Prince Lou and QD4. Mabulala gives it up. Later inbound. Prince Lou. Tanaka, easy leg. Oh. Out to Makubela for the three. Gets it away on the rebound. Score is 12 up. Both coaches setting. Let's see where they ended. Let's see. Refs are calling the two teams back. Beginning of the second quarter. MBB starts with Mabulala, C-Note, Tanaka, Q, and Prince Lou. MBB's got Ngobeni Mutiba, Mkondo, Mkabela, and young Tepo Mati. Let's see him back on the floor for the Jozi Nuggets. Mabulala brings it up. Guys are in their defensive set. Looks like it's a man-on-man. Mabulala goes right. Pulls it up. Mabulala. 3 points outside. Guarded by Kubela. Comes up from Kondo. guarded by Mabulala. TK gets it, guarded by Reese Prinsloo. Looks for the cuts, nothing there. Out to Matsi, guarded by Cyril. Tanaka switches. Kondo into Mutiba. Tiba looks for the jumper, no good. Cleaned up by Prinsloo. C-Note gives it up to Mabulala. Looks for the shake and bake. Brings it out. Relaxes, starts it. Mutiba and QD4 in a bit of a fight. QD4 gets it. Oh, Mutiba with a flop. TK steals it. No call from the refs. TK up to Mkabule. And the charge on Makubela. Experience there from Cyril Shabalala. Referee, I think Cyril sold it. And perhaps it was for the no call against QD4. Be that as it may, Cyril inbounds to Mabulala. We start again. Mabulala calls C-Note and Prinsloo up for the horns. Goes to the left, guarded by TK. What a terrible pass from Mabulala. Stolen by Neo Mutiba. Out to Makubela. Out to Mati. 3 points from Tepo Mati. What a way to introduce himself to the game. Inbound to Mabulala from QD4. Mabulala brings it up. Into the horns again. Goes to the right this time. Out to, back to Mabulala. 3 points. No good. Cleaned up by Makubela. Off to Mkondo. Kondo looks for the fast break. Off to Ngobeni. Back to Neo Mutiba. Goes for the 3. No good from Mutiba. Cleaned up by Cyril Shabalala. He brings it up. No fast break there. QD4. No good. Off to Tanaka Kaunde. He looks for the drive. Nothing there. Out to Mabulala. Mabulala drives. Dish to QD4. Oh, in and out. Back to QD4. On the layup. No foul called. Dish from Mutiba. Subs called. QD4 replaced by Keno Musa Kumalo. The fellas know him as Staggered or Stanger. Mutiba brings it up. Calls a play. Let's see where it is. Tanaka on Mutiba. Kondo gets rid of Kele. TK looks for the 3. Nothing there. Prinsloo gives it up to Keno Musa. Staggered Kumalo. Down on the right flank. Off to Reese. Goes to the hole. Gets stripped by Mutiba. Off to TK. To Mkondo. Misses the open layup. TK cleans it up. Misses the follow. Foul on TK. 2 free throws coming up. I cannot believe that guys who are playing decent basketball have missed 2 open layups. Staggering. Staggering. But anyway, TK at the charity stripe. Let's see where they can make some free throws. Quick sub from the MBB coach, Kemati. Marcus Mukwena comes in, replacing Tanaka. Let's see whether TK misses. Let's see whether TK makes or misses anything. Charity stripe, goes into his form. Hits the first one. That's experience talking right there. 1 out of 1. Let's see what he does on the second one. Steadies himself. Bounces, sets up. 2 for 2, TK and Ngobeni. That's what you need when the game is so tight. Shabalala out to Mabulala. Mabulala guarded by Neo. Pulls out of it. Waits for the set. Marcus with a mismatch. Misses. Neo cleans it up. Oh. Nothing there. Out to Matsi. Back to Neo Mutiba. Kondo with a mismatch. Out to Matsi. Looks for the drive. And the pop. Terrible bucket. Marcus Mukwena guarded by Neo. Oh, he cleans him up with a Euro step. Bucket from Marcus Mukwena. Neo Mutiba looked like he was a little bit on his dancing shoes there. Kondo brings it up. Back to TK and Ngobeni. Ngobeni calls him. He wants Makubela. Kondo takes it to the hole. Out to Matsi. 3-point shot. Another 3 from Tepo Matsi. Matsi has announced his arrival. with 2 made 3 points. Staggered, almost an interception. He brings it up. Marcus guarded by No Mutiba. Marcus settles for the jumper. No good. Makubela with the cleanup. Kondo brings it up. Out to Mutiba. Pulls up for the 3. No good. TK on the block. No good. Sino Shabalala brings it up. Looks for the set. Guarded by Makubela. Mabulala pulls up for the 3. Whoa! Bucket good. Young Mabulala making sure that this game doesn't get out of control. Kondo off to TK. TK outside to Makubela. Makubela drives to the hole. Gives it up to Kondo. Kondo also drives back to Makubela. TK outside for the 3. Pulls up. No good. Cleaned up by Reese. Prinsloo. Off to Tanga Kumalo. Brings it up. Guarded by Tepo Matsi. Oh! Shake and bake. Off to Marcus Mukwena. Foul by Kondo. Marcus going to the charity stripe. That was a good find by Kumalo. After he shook off Kondo, he gave it up to Marcus, who was fouled. He's gone to the charity stripe. Sub from the Jozi Nuggets coach. TK taking a break. TJ Mhlongo on the court. Marcus with the first one. Oh, that looked awful from when it left his hands. That was a terrible first free throw. Let's see whether Marcus can make 1 out of 2. In the hands of the ref. Marcus still at the charity stripe. Can he make 1 out of 2? Looking for it. In his pose. There it is. 1 out of 2 from Marcus Mukwena. Ball up. Mutiba brings it up. Guarded by Cyril Shabalala. Off to Mkondo. Pulls up for 3. 3 points! Kondo all over Tele. Telo Musa Kumalo brings it up, guarded by Matsi. Goes to the hole, no good. Back to Cyril. Cyril tries to drive to the hole. Over to Telo Musa for the 3. No good. Back to Cyril. Over to Cutie. Back to Mabulala. No good. Off to Telo Musa. Oh! Misses on the open, wide open layup. That was a fast break attempt. TJ off his feet, and there's a timeout called. Score at the moment, Jozi Nuggets 23, MBB 21. I'm joined by my partner in crime, player, ref, tournament organizer, and all-round decent guy, Kudas wherever. And Mr. Kuda, I figure you are out there making sure that everything is happening on time. Everything is happening. At least we've now got a game going. Your take on the game so far, Mr. Kuda?
Thank you, sir. The moment you introduced me to someone, when you said, this is Mr. Kuda, you killed me. I take that. I take that, Coach Fire.
You know I always respect you, Mr. Kuda, whether you're making bad calls or not.
I know.
How do you see it?
I know. The laugh is always there.
Always there.
That I know. I think I'm proud of myself as technical, firstly, to say, I tried to put hot games today, as we say, to say the anticipated matchups, the derbies.
Yep.
You saw the last game, it was a 1-point game.
Those games that have got a little bit of a grudge match about them.
Yes, sir. You see what I'm talking about. The D1 game that played earlier on, it pitted a majority of Zimbabweans versus another majority of Zimbabweans, So it was all grudge matches.
Mr. Kuda, you've been doing good things. That's all I can tell you. Ball back in. Some funny calls from the refs. The ball hit the rim, but the refs are calling a 24-second clock violation.
Yeah, I think he just hit the buzzer. then he had not seen that the ball touched the hoop before the buzzer went off.
I'm glad that you can see that, Mr. Kuda.
Yes, sir.
So that even tomorrow when you are reffing, you'll be able to see the same thing.
I get you.
Ball hit out, sub in, Sino Shabalala out, Prinsloo in, ball being inbounded by Mabulala.
I see three big men now in QD,
Marcus
Mokoena,
and Reece Prinsloo.
Yeah,
That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be
there
very
you go.
interesting.
Marcus gets the rebound, cannot finish.
That
Going
was
to
a
the
foul.
charity stripe.
Yeah, a foul by Mafeto. He didn't really play good defense there. He's shooting two. Marcus Mokoena goes to the line. I was just following up his Facebook post when he was saying it's going to be basket for basket when this matchup comes through. And you can see with the score that it's evenly matched and
22-23.
The best
with that free
tactician.
point from Marcus, as you're saying, score very, very even at the moment.
Yes. And these are the two teams that played. Remember, they played the Joburg. They were the top two.
Yep.
Last time.
Yep.
They represented Joburg in the club qualifiers.
100%. Oh yes, I remember that.
And when the Inland Conference came through, when we played Limpopo teams, they're also the top two teams.
There
so
you
to
go.
me, these are the top two.
These
teams
are the top two
in
teams in Gauteng.
Yes, sir.
Score 23-23.
Foul by 13. Mafeto, that's his second foul in
That's his second foul in this game.
In less than 20 seconds.
And that was quick fast. He has only just gotten into the game.
Yeah, two.
Already got two fouls.
Two.
Stanger Kumalo bringing the ball up. He's asked for a quick pick from Marcus Mokoena. Still driving to the hole, Stanger. I think he was bailed out from the refs. What do you think? I think he put himself into a situation that he couldn't get out of. The ref bailed him out. But fortunately, the ref says the foul was on the floor.
I thought I was going to get a replay and try and get where the contact was. I agree with you that perhaps it was a bailout.
I think it was a bailout.
He dribbled too much.
Yep.
And I thought he was going to release the ball for the guy who was right at the corner for a 3-point, but he kept on going.
But he kept going.
But at least he got a foul. Yeah, let's say that.
Missed the first free throw. Let's see whether Staggart can make one out of two. Makes the second one. Score 24-23 MBB.
MBB is attacking the paint. That's one thing that I've seen so
100%.
far. They're attacking the paint and they're forcing Jozi Nuggets to foul.
And to your point about three big men, maybe that's why they brought all three big men in. Neo Mutiba goes to the hole, can't make the bucket. Stagger Kumalo brings it on. Is he going to challenge? Goes all the way, and he gets 2 points. There you go.
Bucket good.
That was a terrible piece of defending from Mafeto. I think he was too worried about the foul. Mutiba attacks. QD4 doesn't let him go. Has to bring it out. Out to Masi.
I love that matchup of Q and Neo. It's
Yep.
two old vets
Old
that played,
vets.
in the same national team at one point, you know.
Oh, people, the crowd is not happy with the referee's call. Looks like crowd believe that TJ took it out.
He has to be careful with the way that he speaks to the ref.
Yep.
You just have to be careful the way
Very
that he
careful.
protests. So to me, I'll go and talk to the ref to say, but ref, I didn't touch the ball last. It was touched by yellow.
As opposed to screaming at the ref.
As opposed to screaming to the ref. The ref is going to now say, oh, next time. This guy's screaming at me next time.
There's a check.
Saying I'm Kata, man.
Thank you for that advice, Mr. Kuda. I will make sure I do it next time when I'm upset with you. I will come and I'll talk to you nicely first. Timeout called. Score is still 24-23. 3 seconds on the shot clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's 3.
3 seconds
That's
on the
three.
shot clock.
Yeah.
I think the Jozi Nuggets called a timeout so that he can get a decent shot off within those 3 seconds. He doesn't want this score to blow up and get away from him. The MBB coach also talking to the guys, trying to make sure that shot doesn't come off. TK Ngobeni walking around like he owns the stadium, as he does. I guess when you're almost 6'4", 6'6", and you are known as a shooter, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
But question to you, coach. I see both coaches were drawing on the ball.
Yep.
How many players really listen and understands when you are drawing? We are a coach.
That's a very good question. Let's see what Mr. Ngobeni has to say, because I always know when he's got this look on his face, he's got something to say.
Gentlemen, I'm enjoying the commentary. I'm listening while I'm playing and while I'm on the bench. Earpiece, thank you.
My man, TK Ngobeni, one of the best players of the South African Basketball Federation. Oh. Now the ref makes a call based on the shot clock call from the table, and yet the ball was in. Oh, people are not very happy with the table at the moment. And now the table is taking them right back to the other side of the court. Mr. Kuda, as a professional certified ref, what is your comment on this travesty that has just happened?
I knew you were going to take it back to me. So there, firstly, he was a trail ref. You don't call the end of the game firstly. Let's start there. As a trail ref,
There you go.
So he was coming from being a lead now to trail.
Yep.
So at that point, it's not his call to call the game off.
There you go.
So it was supposed to be the lead referee who
should
his
be.
trail. So it was the lead at that point. He had just passed the scorer's table. So he was looking at the scorer's table. So at this point, it was not his call.
Not even a little bit.
Yes.
And there's nothing better than commentating with a ref. You get all the insights into how the calls are made, whether they're good or bad calls. Mabulala bringing it back after a bucket from Jozi Nuggets. Marcus giving it out back to Mabulala. He almost lost it.
Stenger.
Musa with the three!
Stenger's back, guys. Stenger's
Dagger
back.
is coming back.
Stenger's back.
He hit the three all over Jozi Nuggets. Now Mutiba brings up the ball, again guarded by QD4. Everybody watches and loves this matchup. On the switch, TJ looked at it, thought better about it, and Marcus cleans it up. Looks for Mabulala. What a terrible pass from Marcus Mukwena. Completely unnecessary. Mutiba brings it back up. Mutiba bringing it up. Take the three. No good. TJ comes with the rebound. He was not boxed out. Basic elementary errors. And Mabulala now has to bring it back up.
I thought he was going to dunk that.
He should have dunked it. He can get up, but it looks like today he can't even jump over a piece of paper. Mabulala all the way. Fouled. He gets 2 at the charity stripe. Score is currently 29-27 MBB. 2 free throws coming. Let's see whether Mabulala can hit anything from the charity stripe at the end of the quarter. Goes into his pose. Looks for the first one.
He
Bucket.
makes the first one. He makes the first one.
He likes the first one. Those are some fundamentals.
I still
Let's see
think
whether he gets
I
the
still think
second.
he's going to make both free throws.
Let's see whether the ref
He's
is
a
right.
very good free throw shooter.
Mabulala is known to hit his free throws. Very technically adept.
Oh.
Misses the second.
Oh.
I think that was the referee's jinx on him. The referee's curse hit. Out to Matsi. Neo post up. Guarded by Prinsloo. Fade away. No good. TJ comes up with the board. Oh, and the foul from Mabulala. 2 shots coming.
Mabulala is being guarded by number 34. So there's been a little bit of back and forth talking
Yes, sir.
between 34 and 5, if you've noticed. I think they're trying to show each other or prove.
I think
each other
Makubela thinks he's got the size on Mabulala, but Mabulala thinks he's got the skill. So this should be a good matchup to watch. Kabela hits the first one at the charity stripe. Let's see whether he gets the second one.
Yeah.
Into his shooting pose. Misses. Mabulala cleans up. Takes it easy.
The MBB coach is calling for a timeout. I think he wants to fix some
And
things.
then he decided, no, I think this is the last. I think this might be the last shot of the quarter. Mabulala, oh, shaken back. Oh, throws it away, Mabulala. And that's the end of the quarter.
Now this is a proper end of quarter. And
Now this is a proper
he's
end of-
trailing, and he calls. No, it's his call.
So he's done the right thing now.
Now
man.
he's done the right thing.
There you go. So this is the end of the half. Score is 30 MBB, 28 Jozi Nuggets. Let's take a quick halftime. We'll see you on the other side.
Welcome back, welcome back. We are back here at Klipspruit in Soweto, the last game of the day. The last game of the day, Jozi Nuggets versus MBB. History shows us that these are the best two teams in Johannesburg, in Gauteng, in the inland, which is Gauteng and Limpopo. Neo Mothiba attempts a two-pointer. He hits the meter. Quinton attempts. He doesn't get in. MBB's Reese Prinsloo. He gets the rebound. Tries to go up. Looked like a travel. Even the spectators and the coach of Jozi Nuggets were also saying, suggesting that it was a travel. He makes the first free throw. Second free throw. Oh, he doesn't make the second free throw. Gets the rebound. Jozi Nuggets on the attack. Marcus gets the rebound. Mablala on the attack. Basket good in front on top of Neo. MBB's ball. MBB on the attack. It's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Mamblala attempts a three. He doesn't get it. Jozi Nuggets possession. I love the matchup between Neo Mothiba and Shabalala. Almost same age. I think they have 1 year difference. Changes. Mati out, Mshongo out for Chawa and Luda. Let's see what Max brings.
14 seconds on the clock. Mothiba with the ball. Out to Chawa, guided by QD4. Back to Mkabera. Out to Gerdes. Takes it to the hole. No good. Take the jumper. Cleaned up by Prinsloo. Out to Mabulala. Marcus running. Sino takes it to the hole. Oh, what a wonderful dish to Marcus.
Nice finish by Mukwena.
Nice finish by Mukwena. Mothiba brings it back up. Guided by Cyril Shabalala. Pulls up for the three.
Oh,
Bang!
Mothiba.
Bucket good. If Mothiba gets warm, you know that that's what he's going to be doing all night. Score is 35-31 MBB. Taylor with the ball, out to QD4. Gerdes is up in his face. He knows you don't want to give QD4 that three. QD4 out to Mabulala. Oh, Mabulala messes up the layout. Oh,
my, that was a turnover. Oh, Jozi Nuggets get it back.
Mothiba looking for it.
I'm loving this
Guided by
matchup.
Shabalala.
I'm loving this matchup again.
Shabalala cleans it up. Out to Gerdes. No good. QD4 with the rebound. Shabalala off to Marcus. Marcus going coast to coast. Gives it up to Mabulala. Mabulala out to QD4.
QD.
All alone.
QD.
3 points.
QD is back. We know him for that.
And Mr. Ref, you know QD4.
We know.
You know that's what he does.
I've got it in before.
There you go.
He's going to shoot on you.
And the Jozi Nuggets immediately look to make a change. Bring out TK to come and guard his compatriot, his age mate. Out to Gerdes again. Decides no, giving it up.
Thabo is not
No
in the
good.
game, man. Thabo is not in the game. He's not in the game.
I don't understand it.
I don't know why he's afraid of playing.
Cyril,
He's not in the game.
back out to Prinsloo. Prinsloo stops, pops. No good. I don't think that was a great play from MBB.
It was not.
Gerdes, back to Makubela. Back to Gerdes. Takes the jumper. No good. Ofeto cleans up and loses it. with the pressure from QD4. And there's the opportunity to make some changes. Jozi Nuggets, Ngobeni in, Mafeto out. Nuggets, MBB, Shabalala, Prinsloo, and QD4 all out, replaced by Kumalo, Zulu, and Tanaka. 4 out, 1 big in Marcus Mukwena. Let's see how Kumalo runs the play.
Coach, I think Mafeto has to bring up a better game.
I agree with you.
He's too casual, and you must know that he's playing with the big boys. He plays 4, and when he gets in there, he's being guarded by Mukwena.
And he's not doing anything.
Good play. I don't agree with Jozi Nuggets' coach. He's asking for an unsportsmanlike foul. Did you see an unsportsmanlike foul?
There was 0. That was a clean basketball foul. All he did was make sure that the guy cannot take the bucket. That is 2 points, and that's all there is to it.
I agree with you, coach. I didn't see an unsportsmanlike foul there. The contact was on the hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least if he had gone on the body or around the head.
Yeah.
But this was clear basketball.
He makes the first shot,
and that's
he's
again
going to make the second one.
And that's again Ngobeni. Ngobeni does his thing, and this is the second one. I think there was too much pressure there.
MBB possession. On the attack.
And Mabulala, shake and bake. Back out too. TK comes away with it. Holds it up. Mutiba. Straight to the hole.
Mutiba.
That was a clever foul.
The old vest.
But he should have finished that.
Yeah.
He's got the experience. He's got the size. He cannot miss the bucket with such an easy foul.
I like the way that he sliced and he eased his way into the paint.
But then he should have had a bucket and had an end one.
He was supposed to finish that.
Absolutely.
But he was against Zulu. Zulu is a strong guy.
Zulu is a strong guy.
He's a strong guy.
You look at his size and you think,
yeah.
But he's got strength.
He has guarded me before. You can feel it.
And I know you, Mr. Ref. You love to box it out in the paint there.
I love contact. Contact is good, man.
And I remember you put me down once. I'll never forget, let alone forgive you for that, Mr. Ref. Mutiba Zakani makes both. Score is 38-34 MBB. Out to Kumalo. Kumalo to Kele.
Kumalo is back.
Kumalo looks for the 3. Bucket goal!
That's Mabulala. He was gonna do that to you.
Downtown.
He's gonna do that to you if your hands are down.
Yeah. If you're not ready. Tanaka. Out to TK. TK should have taken that first time. I don't know why
Mutiba.
Yeah, Mutiba just stole it straight from Stagger. And that is just experience. that is just experience.
Because he waited for him to land.
Then he went straight for the ball.
His hands were there. Because he knew the ball was just going to get into his hands.
Nice. And Taylor comes away with it. He pulls up. No, straight to Eurostep. And the bucket. Mukwena.
He does that very nicely.
And he's been doing that for the last couple of years. He has perfected the art of the Eurostep.
Yes. He knows how to do that with his long legs.
Let's see. Tanaka on Mutiba. Out to Mkondo. To Gerdes. Gerdes backing up Zulu. No good. Mutiba.
That was a good box out from Tanaka. Well done, Tanaka.
Mutiba tried to play the experience. The ref did not. The ref did not fall for it. He said, "No, sorry, Mutiba, not today, son."
Well done, Kaunde. And he gets Tanaka. He did well with his minutes. I think he did well with his minutes.
I agree with you.
He did well with his minutes.
Would you have subbed him?
Yeah, because he's done well with his minutes.
So he's done his thing.
Yeah, he's done his thing. But I think the coach is managing the minutes.
I understand that.
He did well. He's up.
We've got LK4, a former BNL player who is now running stuff with Rock Nation. He brings in all sorts of new players into the league, whether that's rugby or soccer. LK4, how do you see this game going?
Well, it's a lot of veterans. We got a lot of leadership on the court, but the game is not too much living to the expectation.
Yep.
Even though it's a little bit slow and all that, everybody's trying to get their groove and get back into the rhythm of how they used to play.
You reckon people are still a little bit worried about making sure they don't lose the game as opposed to going out to win the game?
I think right now everybody is too worried about. See, there's a lot of leadership here.
Yep.
So they know that this is not a sprint, it's a marathon.
It's a marathon. LK4, always good to see you, baby. We know what you do. We thought we would have seen you on the court against.
I might be coming back.
Oh, there we go.
We got conversations with phenoms.
We're gonna keep.
I might be coming back.
We're gonna keep watching LK4.
Okay.
By the way, I'm drinking water. Let me just make that disclaimer. I saw people sending me messages.
I don't. Oh, okay. It's clear.
Okay.
It's clear. It could be water.
But I am coming back. Phenoms were 1-0. We got some new players coming, and you already know we're the best team always.
There we go. LK4 telling you like how it is. MBB on a wasted possession, just turned it over. Nuggets bringing it back up. Kondo making sure that he takes full advantage of the entire 24 seconds. Out to Gerdes, guarded by QD4. Telo Musa. Yep, no, there was never anything there. Gerdes finishes. Oh! Air ball! Air ball from Gerdes. Great pickup from Mutiba, who gets fouled on the putback. Mutiba going to the line for one. I don't know how Gerdes is going to explain that to his coach, but hey, Mutiba bailed him out.
Gerdes picked up the ball when he was in contact with the no charge zone. He went up, that ball missed everything.
Everything! What would you call that, ref? Because I would call that a terrible waste of talent.
I'll give him a technical foul for that.
There you go, ref. That's what I'm talking about. Mutiba makes the free throw after the bucket. Cyril Shabalala bringing it up. Oh, TK steals. Oh, TK robbed us of a dunk right there. TK robbed us of a dunk right there.
That was vest versus vest.
And he was showing Cyril, don't try this on me, baby.
Yeah.
I got you. I've been playing with you for years. Oh, and Riz bully balls him Kondo.
He was in the no charge zone.
He was in the no charge zone. You got to tell him, Riz. You got to tell him that there will be no call in the no charge zone.
So you can't get a call even if you are charged and you're in the no charge zone.
And you're in the charge zone.
You can't do that, court.
And Mutiba hits a three.
So, coach, I think we also have to educate our players when that happens, that you can't be stepping in the no charge zone now.
Babulala all over TK and Mutiba. Babulala making them know that, hey, just because I'm short doesn't mean that offensive foul called on Kondo. We saw the push off, so did the ref.
47-41, coach, MBB's leading.
MBB's leading.
MBB's on a roll. I think they found the rhythm.
I agree with you.
Game.
They finally decided they're gonna play. Oh, and the Jozi Nuggets listens to the ref and decides, let's call a timeout. We need to stop this bleeding.
Do you think MBB are going to maintain this momentum and the rhythm? It's a 6-7 point game right now. And Jozi Nuggets are not really looking like they have momentum. They don't have like a clicking five.
100%. So I think what you said earlier, ref, and what LK4 said, the thing about Jozi Nuggets is the amount of experience on this team, you can never count them out. They can always pull out a win from the jaws of defeat. When you've got Neo Mutiba, you've got Tsakani Ngobeni, you've got Mkondo, you've got Gerdes, and you've got Tepo Matsi, who came onto the court and hit his first 2 or 3 3-pointers. This game is not over by a long shot. I think, to your point, what MBB has to do is not ease up on the pressure, not ease up on scoring, and make sure that they keep involving the entire team in the game.
True that, I get that, coach, but I think MBB, they're not going to slip. Just who called this timeout? Was it Jozi Nuggets?
It was Jozi Nuggets who
You
called
see,
it.
I think they want to fix something.
Yeah.
Let's see what they bring up.
And for me, that's the thing. Let's see what happens after this timeout. If they get an immediate bucket, I think this was a great timeout. If they turn it over and MBB is able to stop this, then it was just a wasted timeout. And all that's going to happen is that MBB is going to keep pushing and make sure that they try and widen that gap.
Both teams have a thin bench, coach.
Yes.
I see Jozi Nuggets, they are 9. MBB, they are 10.
Yep.
So it's more game time for players, but I think the coaches, are they not limited on who to choose, who to be on the court, coach?
100%.
What do you think?
I agree with you. And the problem, and there we go.
Curtis redeems himself.
Gerdes is
Makes
now,
that easy one.
I think the conversation with Gerdes was no more any of these funny missed layups. You better make sure you go to the hole strong, put it on the glass, and make sure you finish. QD4 out to Sabalala.
Good
QD4
ball
should have
movement.
taken.
Oh, turnover.
What a steal. Gerdes again. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Terrible pass by. Oh, Cyril against TK. Oh,
TK.
should have finished that. TK just played all of that experience. Gerdes, and he got fouled. Kelo Musa should have finished that. He already had TK on his hinds.
Was he
and then-
expecting him, coach?
I mean, TK saw him coming, but I don't think Kelo Musa saw that TK was there.
And TK was like kind of darking.
Absolutely. He was sort of, I don't want none of this. And Kelo Musa just made sure that he made TK look good.
Yes, sir.
But now Gerdes has gone back to what he's been doing since the beginning of the game, and he missed a free throw. When you are at the charity strike, this is what wins games. You gotta make your free throws. And he made 0 out of 2, doesn't hit the rim, doesn't hit anything. I don't know, coach. I think coach is not going to be very happy with Gerdes. You can't make a layup and then miss 2 free throws after working so hard. Mr. Ref, I think it's about time to bring out those technical fouls.
You can't miss like that. You can't miss everything, and it's a free throw. It's for
nonsense.
free.
Oh, what a pass from Mabulala. They knew
Mabulala.
exactly what was happening, and yet they were still able to make it happen.
No turnover. He survives.
Oh, there he goes.
That's a
Mabulala.
3-point goal.
3-pointer. As the clock runs out, no one turns it over. Mabulala punishes as best that he can. What a terrible end to the quarter for Jozi Nuggets.
It's a 9-point game, coach.
It's a
MBB's
9-point
up.
game. MBB's up, going into the 4th. And at the end of that quarter, if anything, MBB should have taken the momentum. But as I said, the experience on the Jozi Nuggets, never count them out. You never know what is coming back. This is going to be a strong 4th quarter for both teams. Let's see what's happening. We're right back. Beginning of the fourth. Cyril, Mabulala, Quinton, Reese, and Marcus on for MBB. Kondo, TK, Neo Mutiba, Gerdes on for Nuggets. Quick foul from Nuggets. Foul on the floor. It's not a shooting foul. MBB's got 14. Inbound at the baseline. Cyril inbounds. Looks for QD4. Gerdes tips it out. Nothing has happened. Still 14 on the clock. Now from the side as opposed to from the baseline. Out to Quinton. Pulls up for the three. No good. A rebound to Prinsloo. Gives it up to Tele. Oh, what a steal from TK. And Marcus brings it up. Sorry, Mkondo brings it up. Mkondo with the finish. That's some intensity right there from Jozi Nuggets. That's 2 points to the score. Mabulala brings it back up. Into a set. 52-45. Oh. And the pass to Cyril. Bucket good. Nuggets inbounds. 54-45. TK guarded by Reese. Kondo, mismatch on Mabulala. Great finish. Cyril, back to Mabulala, bringing it up. I think this fourth quarter is now going to be real basketball. Foul on Mkondo, unnecessary. That's now 2 fouls on Jozi Nuggets. Completely unnecessary fouls. Mabulala inbounds. 15 on the clock. Mabulala out to Cyril. Cyril looks. Reese looks for it. Guarded by TK. Back to Sinod. No good. TK cleans it up. Kondo out to Neo Mutiba. 3 points. Oh, in and out. Reese cleans it up. Cyril all the way down. QD4. Bucket goal. Oh, Quinton Denison is having an absolutely amazing game. Mutiba brings it up, guarded by Neo. Looks for the outside jumpers. No good. Quinton cleans it up. Cyril takes it up. Looks for the set. Over to Mabulala, guarded by Mkondo. Mabulala jabs. Back in. Gives it to Reese. Out to QD4. Oh! Another 3 points. Out to Gerdes. All the way out. Mkondo pulls up. No good. Gerdes cleans it up. MBB was sleeping. Cyril takes it. Out to Mabulala. And he says, let's take it easy. Mabulala pulls up. Marcus. No good. Kondo takes it. 3-point attempt. No good. TK. Oh. Good foul from Quinton on Kondo. Kondo going to the charity stripe. Score is 60-49. Kondo at the free throw line. 2 shots. Pulls up for the first one. Bucket good. 60 MBB, 50 Jozi Nuggets. Kondo goes for the second one. Gathers. Puts it up. 2 from 2. That's what you call experience. Cyril brings it up. Slows it down. Wants to make sure that they have a proper set. They get a good shot. 12 on the clock. Off to Marcus Mukwena. Mukwena loses it. Back to Cyril. Over to Mabulala. Puts it up. No good. Gerdes with the rebound. Neo Mutiba brings it up. Cyril waiting for him. Mutiba tries to cross. decides to pull out of that, over to TK, settles for the three, no good, and it goes out of bounds. MBB inbounds. Cutie forward to Cyril. Cyril takes it up, pulls out for a proper set. Reese posts up, backs up TK, tries to go round, and the bucket! Foul from Mkondo. Prinsloo finishes. One to come. Actually, foul called on Ngobeni. Reese Prinsloo with one. Can he make a traditional three-point play as opposed to a free throw from outside or a three-pointer from outside? Ball into Prinsloo, gathers himself, goes for the shot. Experience right there. Neo and TK bring it up. Neo finds Cyril waiting for him. Wants the three. Chawa looks for it. No good. Oh, Cyril steps in. 3-on-1. Oh, what a nice finish. Mabulala holds it up and says, no, let's start this again, fellas. QD4 looking to post up headers. Mabulala sort of, no, clear out. I want the one-on-one. Over to Sinod, foot on line. That's a two. That's a two. Foot on line from Sinod Shabalala.
6:51 coach.
Oh, MBB has put on a heading on Jozi Nuggets. Let's see what Headers wants. Takes it to the hole, loses it. 10 over. 2-on-1. Marcus. Oh, Marcus. And I don't understand it. But the one thing that Trela did, he went up too casually. He should have just finished there.
That was a 2-and-1 coach.
Yeah,
It's easy 2 points.
I'm happy for him not to be bailed out. He should have finished that early. Perez doesn't believe in his three. Kondo does. I don't know why he believes in it.
They're
Still
being
hasn't
desperate,
hit.
coach. I think Yellow is being desperate.
Yeah.
It's Jozi Nuggets.
Instead of going to the hole and maybe getting fouled, they're now jacking up from everywhere.
Coach.
Cyril all the way to the hole and one!
Vest
That
play.
is experience right
Vest
there.
play. Did you see where
That
he
is vest.
Did you see where he
He let it go from way outside the
Yeah,
key.
and did you see where it hit?
And look at where it is, up at the top
Yeah.
of the postage stamp.
To me, that's physics.
That, you know how it is.
There's too much physics
It
there.
is it's some physics, some geometry, some angles, and he got the 2 points, and now he's at the charity stripe.
I know Jozi Nuggets for drawing plays. Then they go on the floor, they execute
And they
the
execute.
plays, and those plays they work, and they do it over and over again. I don't see that in this game. I've not seen it so far.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Ref. Do you think that Jozi Nuggets is suffering the absence of Lebisa Selepe and Long? Because those are two critical key components of Jozi Nuggets who are not here today.
Lebesa is now with MBB coach.
Correct?
So them suffering Lebesa, I don't see that. But Long, I think Ushongwe, he was going to add value.
He was going to complete
in their rotation. Long has been with them for the longest, and has been playing with a person like Motiba, Ngopeni, Mkonto for a very long time.
And not
So
just at
they've
Jozi
seen
Nuggets,
it.
even at the national team.
Yeah, they've synergy. They know each other, and they know how to pick each other up. So to me, right now, they are lacking someone who's gonna usher a new twist in the team.
Especially on the defensive end.
Yes, sir.
I'm very surprised at how many points Jozi Nuggets has given up. This is not a Jozi Nuggets team that we know.
Very true. To me, they are not doing what everyone knows them to do.
And that's why Nuggets is able to, that's why MBB is able to benefit.
Mukonto, a good pass from Captain Motiba.
Good pass from Motiba, and that was just a defensive lap from MBB. And I think one of the things that Coach Kimati is going to look at from MBB is to not have the intensity reduce when his starters are off the floor.
That's true.
So Tanaka just gets it up.
That was almost
but
a
Quinton,
turnover from Tanaka, eh?
absolutely. And there's
That's a
another
good
foul
call.
on
I think
Mutiba.
that's a good call.
Marcus is making sure that whatever the guys are messing up, he goes and cleans up. Marcus back to the charity stripe for some free throws.
I still think it's a sideball, coach.
I agree with you.
I still think it's a sideball because he was facing an awkward position. It was not a
100%.
natural
He was not
shooting
going up to
position.
go and shoot. But I think the ref has decided, as I've seen happen a couple of times, the team that is leading often gets a number of the calls.
But you see, coach, also the criteria of when does the act of shooting start?
Sure, 100%.
It also comes in play because a referee, you must know that the action of kinda, even if like you want to fake a shot, you are fouled when there's contact.
Yes.
It's deemed like you wanted to attempt a shot.
100%.
So you'll be given 2. So to me, you better do that for you to deceive a ref. You deceive a ref, you get the shooting 2, you've won it.
And that's why I think, I like what you are saying, ref, that sometimes the refs have to read what is happening, not just anticipate what is happening.
Oh,
And
good patience. Good patience.
Good patience from
Good
TK.
patience.
That's experience.
Good footwork. Good patience.
And I think what MBB is now doing is very clever. They are playing the clock. They are not going to rush into their offensive set. They are going to make sure that the clock has worked and make sure that when they take that shot, it's because it's the shot that they want at the time that they want.
Coach, we're getting into the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's a 12-point game right now. Will Jozi Nuggets come back in the game? Will they close off the 12 points, the double digits?
So
they're going to take the game into single digits.
So I think, depending on how MBB, if the coach brings back, which it looks like he's doing, he's bringing back his 5 strong guys, he's going to make sure that that run that Jozi Nuggets is trying to establish is nipped in the bud. The score is still 57-69. TK has finally missed a free throw, so it's also not going as well as it could for Jozi Nuggets.
I still say, Coach, we still have 2 minutes, 24 seconds to play. MBB coach has taken out QD.
Yep.
And he has put in Cyril. So it was 3 big men in a nutshell, and he's taken out 1.
And Neo has just thrown away. Oh! And the alley-oop. The alley-oop between Kele and Mukwena. I think Mukwena and Kele have told themselves they are not losing this game. Mutiba puts up a 3, no good. If Mutiba is not hitting those 3, and all that MBB does is just plays the clock, this game is done and dusted. I think Jozi Nuggets is completely surprised by what MBB has brought here today. And to what the ref was saying, here comes QD4 back into the lineup. Tele is playing 3 seconds, 2, 1.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
That's a good
when
call.
the buzzer went off, you're still holding the
He
ball.
was still
coach.
holding it.
So I think it's a good call.
I'm in complete
because you're
agreement
still
with you.
holding the ball.
And why has that happened? Because the guys on the bench are not speaking to the guys on the court.
But coach, you also spoke about them running the time.
100%.
So they wanted to finish the whole 24 seconds.
And so
but
maybe they
didn't.
are not upset that they've... There you go. Oh, that's supposed to be Jozi Nuggets' ball.
I think White touched the ball last.
Yeah.
It looked like White touched the ball
I agree,
last
that's
from
Jozi
my
Nuggets'
point.
ball.
He's consulting his team.
But he was all the way out there.
Yeah.
Who is he he's consulting to say what? He's consulting to say what? The other ref didn't see anything.
He didn't see anything.
Yeah. So it's sort of, hey, you made the call, stick with your call.
I think the ref was too close to the play, and when he was trying to duck from the
I
players,
agree with you.
So he didn't really see properly.
100%.
Then you needed 3 men officiating, perhaps the mid
I agree
was
with
going to
you.
assist 100%. But we're going to get to that level because if you go to Zambia, there's no premier men team
Then
that
it's
happens
another
without 3 men
jumper.
officiating.
Oh, Jozi Nuggets knows this game is over. It was turned off by QD4 and Tele.
Big rebound.
and he misses it.
Then how do you miss after such a big rebound?
It makes no sense. Mkondo, still nothing. QD4 cleans it up. Marcus is able to save it. QD4 gives it up to Mabulala. Mabulala makes sure he gets across the line, and then he holds it. And then he holds it. Oh, oh no, oh no. What is happening here? Oh, oh, Jozi Nuggets. Oh, MBB. Yep. But this was, and that's
They're just running the clock.
They're
down.
just running the.
He wanted the 24. Yeah.
He knows that this game is over.
But also, Jozi Nuggets still playing defense.
And then, they were sort of no. They also accepted. You guys have got this. It's the first time in a while that MBB does this to Jozi Nuggets. Nobody would have thought this. First game of the season. Wow.
To me, I'm happy because all the games were wow today. As the technical director of the league. All the games were wow. This was a derby. It was expected it was going to go either way.
How many of you believe that MBB was winning this game?
I don't think it's many. As a technical director, obviously, I can't predict a game.
Absolutely.
You see, but I think a lot of people...
But as a basketball fan?
As a basketball fan, obviously, it was going to go to Jozi Nuggets because they're defending champions.
100%.
So obviously, the defending champions, you have to give them the higher than the...
Absolutely.
You know, so here the MBB were the underdogs.
And they were ready, and I think, as we said, the loss of Selepe to MBB and the absence of Long Shongwe today really affected ability of Jozi Nuggets to play their regular game. And as we can see, the final score, final score, 73 MBB, 57 Nuggets. Woo, that was close to a 20-point blowout.
I wasn't expecting that difference in points.
100%.
So what's your take? These are the first set of games.
Yep.
And with each team is going to play 14 games. It's going to be something else.
Mr. Kuda, thanks for this commentary with you.
Thank you so much,
It was good fun. We'll see you at the next one.
Our coach.
Basketball Sheriff, my man, we'll see you again, baby. You know how we do.